Hey guys, it's me, Dawson from Decoders. So I'll be explaining today on routing on Android devices. So a huge shout out to Sahan C. Pujari from 3rd BCAB for allowing me to use this presentation. So huge shout out to Sahan. So let's begin. So first of all, what is routing? So routing is a process of allowing users of smartphones, tablets and other devices running on Android operating system to attain privileged control known as root access within Android subsystem. So basically what it does is it provides privilege control, that is it gives the complete freedom to do whatever you want in an Android subsystem. So why root? First is performance, to improve the performance of an old phone. So what happens is usually in the old phones, what this big corporates they'll try to do is they'll try to purposely reduce the performance of the device so that they can attract more people to buy their newer devices. So to avoid such stuff, we can to improve the performance, to overclock also, we use routing. Next is altering system files. You can replace many parts of the Android core via routing. So you can do the system files and all those things. You can do some tweaks and you can make some changes. Next is application choices. You will be able to install apps that are only compatible with rooted phones. So there will be some apps which are only compatible with rooted phones. Next is latest Android OS. So option to install any current and future OSs by installing custom tailored ROMs. So custom ROMs you can install. So you can, for example, what happens is usually the phones when they come, what happens is the Android version will be quite less. That is, the Android version will be stuck for till a particular version. So what happens is, to bypass that and to get the latest Android OS, we use routing. So what are the advantages of routing, you might ask? So routing helps to control your CPU. That is, it helps to control your CPU. That is, you can overclock or underclock it. If you overclock it, the battery will drain quickly. While if you underclock it, what happens is the battery performance will increase. So you can flash a custom ROM, like you can use TWRP, and you can custom flash ROM like Lineage OS or Oxygen OS or any kind of operating system. You can even flash a custom kernel also. So even kernel level also you can flash a custom kernel. Next is you can remove the pre-installed useless apps, that is the bloatware which comes with phones such as Xiaomi and all those devices, you know, right? The crappy apps and all those things, the MIUI kind of the buggy interfaces and all those stuff. So blocking ads in any app. So what happens is usually these small range phones such as Xiaomi phones will come with ads. So to avoid that, we use routing. So next is it makes complete backups of your Android phone or tablet. It makes the complete backup. So you can use TWRP and you can make a backup of your Android phone or tablet, and hence you can protect your data. So next, what is the disadvantages? First, it bricks the phone. There is a huge risk of bricking your phone. That is, when you are rooting, if something goes wrong in between, it can fully brick your phone. There is two types of brick. One is hard bricking, another one is soft bricking. In soft bricking, you can avoid it by some procedure, but hard bricking phones, they are mostly unrepairable, and you need to send to the manufacturer only. Next is loss of warranty. That is, routing voids warranty, to be honest. That is, mostly what happens is when you root your phone, and if something goes wrong and if they find out it's rooted, they'll not allow this thing to root the Android device. They'll not give the this thing like warranty for that. Next is malware penetration. That is, it makes the device more vulnerable to hacker attacks, spyware and viruses. So what happens is the malware comes into picture. That is, what happens is that is the malicious software can access easily the rooted phone, since they are been unlocked, and since it provides some loopholes, and the malware can take advantage of it. Next is deleting system files. So deleting of system files may lead to soft brick of Android phones. So what happens is, sometimes what happens is system files are there, some important files are there in your Android root directories. So when you delete those files, what happens is it can lead to soft brick of Android. So next, what are the precautions you can take? So first of all, you have to back up your Android device. That is Nandroid recovery, such as TWRP, which stands for Team Win Recovery Project. Next is battery is a must, 70% or above. Mostly battery is most important. Next is install necessary driver for your Android phone. That is, necessary driver must be there. Next is find a suitable routing method. Look to each match your phone model number while searching for guides, ROMs and kernel, etc. While flashing custom ROMs, go to stable builds. Stable builds are more this thing more they are more stable. And what happens is, unstable builds, what happens is there will be bugs and it will be a complete mess. So know how to unroot also. Unrooting is also most important. Why? Because sometimes what happens is some security features such as the safety net will be there, which some payment apps will not allow. So you need to know how to unroot also. So you need to do a good amount of research on your phone. So researching is a must. Why? Because you need to completely do a thorough research on your exact phone and exact model number also, so that you will not face any issues. Why? Because if you make some small mistakes between the model numbers, you're gone case. So thank you guys. No queries as such since I'm recording. But huge shout out to Sahan Pujari for allowing me to use this PPT. And thank you very much, guys. Guys, feel free to like, dislike, share, subscribe. But as usual, as I always say, never stop learning. Thank you very much, guys.